Hey! Hi. How you doing? Me? Oh, I'm wonderful. Today is Halloween. You're not watching this on Halloween, but believe me when I say that today is Halloween and I am very excited. I'm gonna watch horror movies, which is going to keep me up all night. If you're feeling like a square, check out Cubis Kingdoms, a match 3 puzzle adventure game. Before each level, you are given the mission to gather a certain kind and quantity of elements. Once you're ready to start matching, you drag the square along one of the outer edges and tap to launch. The highlighted squares will let you know which color will show up after you take your turn. It's helpful to know if a square will appear under the one you just played, especially if the color doesn't match. As you get to later levels, stones will appear and those don't budge. After you collect the elements you need, you'll have the option to replay and clear the board, which gives you bonus points. Ooh, also check this out, Color Burst. Color Burst! If this has you bursting with excitement, blow off some steam with Snipers vs. Thieves, a real-time multiplayer heist game that has you playing the bad guy, or the other bad guy. Because either you're stealing money and trying to reach the getaway van, or you're trying to kill them before they reach the getaway van. If you need extra help, this inappropriately shaped character will guide you. Move this slider around the circle to zoom in and out. Then use the crosshairs to aim as you drag around inside the circle to look around. Use this button to fire. Unlocking gadgets not only gives you access to cool things that will help you complete your mission like a new rifle, but it also helps you gain experience points. Then click equip and tap gadget slot to lock it in. If you're playing the thief, here are some things you should know. The yellow shows your stats and current cash value. The red is your health bar and the blue is your stamina, which shows how much further you can run and dodge. Tap on green arrows to run from cover to cover as you make your way towards the getaway van and on to Galaga Wars, a fast-paced shoot-'em-up game in which you have to constantly defeat waves of alien enemies. Control the ship with your finger by dragging it to steer, and if you let go for even a second, it will pause the game. The goal is to get your highest score by blasting foes, of which some give you more points than others. Dodge attacks, and keep in mind that even if you destroy an enemy before it can hit you, its laser may still kill you. Try to collect coins to buy power-ups like Jumbo Shot, which is really awesome and helpful because it takes down all the enemies. And by all, I mean more. Maybe not all, some. Or you can get magnets, which suck in even more coins. That's me sucking in coins. There will also be boss battles where the bosses spawn a ton of new creepy little insects and creatures, and it's really gross, but a good opportunity to shoot them down and get that high score. After completing a sector, you'll travel through a portal to the next one, and in the meantime, can pick up a whole bunch of coins. If you want to engage your mind a little, head to the Guides Axiom, a puzzle game that takes a lot of wit and observation to crack new codes. No two levels are the same, so it's probably easier just to walk you through the different types of situations that may arise. For example, in the first level, there's really no choice but to just tap the one invisible circle. On other levels, you may have to think harder about what you do. Once all these circles are lit up, they will spell the word input, which you will then have to type in down here. When you tap each letter, it will reveal a code that you need to type in as a temporary access code. Some hints are obvious and others require you to be more intuitive. For instance, here you need to line up the dials with the white dots to unlock. If you're puzzled by this game and need more guidance, listen to the mother with Data Wing, which takes you on a story-driven racing adventure through stylish neon landscapes. Tap left and right to steer, and to get started, tap and hold both sides. This is also how you brake. Your job is to deliver critical data throughout the computer system on Mother's orders. This is Mother, and she is not patient or understanding of your mistakes, and she's judgmental, and it hurts my feelings. Mom, why? To begin on your way, you must follow the signal until you reach the small yellow ring, and it is not as easy as it looks. So once you're on to the next part, you'll have to steer through this pathway, and the controls can be a little slower than you'd think. So you'll have to turn earlier to avoid colliding with walls. Oh, also listen to this cool music. Now that you're skilled in racing, why don't you share that skill with Skillshare? Skillshare is a really great online learning community with more than 16,000 classes in design, photo, video production, and more. I've talked about them before in episodes, and they're the sponsor of this episode, but it is a really cool app. I'm currently honing my skills in Photoshop, learning masking and things like that, but if you want to use this app for free, there is a code in the description for a 2-month free trial for the first 500 dongers, is that a term now, that sign up. Links to all the apps can be found in the description below, and if you want more apps, there's a playlist right here. I would highly recommend checking out Skillshare, using that promo code. It is a really cool service, and I have learned a lot from color correcting to now Photoshop and doing masks, so hopefully that will make my thumbnails better. All right, I'm gonna go watch some spooky movies. You have a wonderful life. And as always, highlighter. No, and as always, thanks for watching. No. No, I shouldn't do that.